a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón a la República Dominicana, la casa del merengue y la casa de la bachata. Voy a cantar esta canción con mucho cariño de mi corazón.
Buenas noches, guys. Good evening from the Dominican Republic here in Punta Cana, and I'm still in the RIU Resort here, and it's a beautiful resort. Going to have some hibachi, so I'm just gonna get some coffee here going, and I got this espresso, very nice actually. It's just as good as Italian one, the one I'm used to in America. And I'm gonna go do a lot of eating, a lot of talking with you guys. So let's get going and get some good yummy food, hopefully going for the night. Okay guys, I'm so excited, I'm very hungry. I'm 2 steps away from going to this gorgeous looking restaurant, so the Hibachi restaurant here, and that's what it's called, Hibachi. And hopefully it's going to be a great experience, and I'm looking forward to do a lot of eating, and I hope it's just as good as it looks. So let's go inside and check it out. Okay guys, so starting off with the sushi here. There's tons of sushi. I'm not feeling like sushi tonight, but I'm gonna try a couple. I have here like the spicy tuna. So let me grab a couple of those spicy tunas, maybe just one. And also got the vegetable one. You can see everything is very straightforward, just the sushi. And you got also back there the salmon. So we're gonna get one of those salmons here. And every sushi is right there, and I see that one that looks interesting. That's like a wrap, like a kind of a wrap sushi. So I like that one. I'm gonna try one of those. And that's all I'm gonna have for that. And then let's see these sauces here. Looks like they have a hot sauce here. So I guess you're in the Dominican Republic, so have some kind of a spicy sauce. And you got your wasabi. And let's put a little bit of that, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna start off with this and move to the next station, the appetizer. So let's go and I'll show you what they have for appetizers. So we got here the spring rolls. I'm gonna get a couple of those to start me off with. A couple of those spring rolls. That would be great. And the vegetable tempura is right there. Just one of those or two. That would do it. And then I got here the pork dim sum. Just one of those. It looks a little bit too fried for me, but I'm just gonna try one. Curious to find out. And here you have the chicken curry that has nothing to do with that. And you get the kind of a chopo here. That's a good one. Let's grab a little bit, and that should be a nice bite to start your trip. Once we're finished with this, we're gonna get to the main entrees and we'll go from there. Everything is very colorful, very nice. It looks very inviting, and we're gonna head to the other station where they have all the good stuff also there. Satays, you have a lot of good stuff, a lot of nice Asian cuisines mixed with the twist of of course, the Caribbean. So let's go and eat that. Okay, so we get to the real deal. We have here some rice. We have here also some sweet pork, some sweet and sour pork, some curry here. So Caribbean curry, of course, I'm gonna try some of that. So let me get some of this white rice to start off with. So here we are. Just a little bit of that white rice here. That looks delicious actually. And definitely I'm gonna try some of this curry, chicken curry here. Just Caribbean curry. It doesn't look like an Indian curry texture to me, but that looks great. And there's some mixed vegetables. I haven't seen vegetables since I've been here. And that's nice to have some vegetable finally. I was looking for that everywhere, I could not find it. So get some of this nice broccoli, some of these peppers, and pot it up in here, baby. That's delicious. And let's go here for the chicken satay, of course. We're gonna get one of those. So here is one of those chicken satays. Let's go for that. And then I got a crusty salmon. I don't feel like it. Got some of the beef. That's a beef actually teppanyaki here. Get some of that beef teppanyaki again with that beautiful broccoli. And that looks wonderful. And if you feel like chicken or duck, we are all sitting there. I've got actually some Peking duck here. I don't know if I want to eat that, but this is beautiful, looks great, and the ribs and everything else have you. So let's go and try it out, and we'll get this going, and we'll see how it tastes like. So I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna eat all of them, and I'm gonna tell you what it tastes like and what's my favorite out of all of them. Alright guys, so we start the eating. I'll have a sip of this beautiful cold Presidente beer here. The beer is always cold, but very delicious. And I'm gonna go try this beautiful goodness here. Oh my god, so much food here. Start off with that spring roll, and I'm gonna eat it with my hands. I like my spring roll to be eaten with the hands. Let's take a bite and show you what's inside that. Very delicious, very nice. Very refreshing actually. Very, very nice. With the beer, that goes very well. It is warm, it's cold. contrast of the temperature, and it's going very wonderful, very, very nice. Now, let me try some of the sushi. I wonder what is that spicy tuna taste like. Doesn't look very spicy to me, but let me dig in and see if it is. It has a little bit of asparagus. I don't know why they call it spicy tuna, but it is a spicy tuna according to the standard. It is a little bit of a spicy, but not overly spicy. I got some chili sauce to go with it, so hopefully that will make it spicier for me. Very good. Very mellow, nothing spicy, nothing like I thought, but it's great. Now, let's go for the tempura. Vegetable tempura. Off we go with the hand, dip it in that chili sauce. I don't see much vegetable there, but it has something there. Oh, I see there's some carrot there if you go closer here. There's a little carrot here. Well, so about the tempura, I guess. Not too bad. Had better than that, but that's good also. No problem, no complaints. Have a little bit of that. Delicious actually. The tempura is very light, very crispy, and it's very delicious. I like that. One more here. Have the dim sum. And the dim sum is actually deep fried today. Usually they have it like steamed, sometimes they have it fried, but this one is a chicken filled dim sum. Again, my sweet chili sauce. You know what? Let me have it without the chili sauce to see what it tastes like. Very Asian, very authentic. I like the flavor. Actually, my favorite so far out of all of this platter is the dim sum. I'm liking it a lot. I'm gonna get with my hands again. And this half, I'm gonna dip it in the chili sauce, and let's go for it. Very nice. Everything is good, perfect. I'm not a big fan of the sushi. With my respect, I haven't tried those two, but I could tell and I already got the idea. That has nothing to do with that. This is beautiful. This is good, and the dim sum was wonderful. This was an average sushi. I would not talk about it too much. You got that deal, but I like the dim sum and I like the spring roll. So that's a nice bite. I'm gonna move on with this dish here. Let me bring you the main one here. Okay guys, I get to the main dish here, and I have that beautiful satay. I got the curry, also the chicken curry with the vegetable. I got that beef teppanyaki with the broccoli, which I was looking for vegetables, so I'm gonna go for that. Let me try a bite of this satay first of all. That looks very juicy. Look at the chicken, so juicy. Oh yeah, baby. Very delicious. Actually, that's fresh. That's a very nice one. Not too strong in the flavor of the satay. Satay usually is more peanutty, more like curryish kind of a flavor. This one is mild. I would taste a little bit of curry, but it's not a big kind of strong flavor of it. But it's very delicious. You could actually dig it in the curry sauce and try it with it, and let's see how it tastes like. Very good. I like it a lot actually. So simple, nice, nothing wrong with that. Very clean, very well cooked, and very juicy. It's all about the texture, and it's delicious. Let's try a bit of the rice here by itself, the plain rice, and see how it tastes like. Very mild, and let's try it with the curry. How about we try it with this chicken curry? Let's get some of that curry going with that rice, with the chicken, and let's see how it tastes like. Very beautiful, very mild curry, but very delicious actually. I'm a big fan of the Caribbean curry. They are very big different. For you guys who like curry and you are used to the Indian curry, that's not like it. It's kind of a mild. It's in the middle between Malaysian curry and the Indian. So it's an Asianish kind of Indian a little bit. So it's a kind of a mix between flavors. It's an infusion of a curry, not very strong. So for you guys who hate curry, I suggest you try that curry because it's mild. So it's a good entry level of curries. If you're scared of Indian curry, give the Asian curry a twist, give the Caribbean curry a twist, and try it and cook it and try it, and you're gonna be very happy with it, and it might get you to love it. And I'm a big fan of this Caribbean curry. It's so delicious. Our vegetables are so succulent, very fresh and wonderful. But if we move here a little bit, we're gonna see the actual beef. I didn't put a lot of beef, but a little bit of beef here. That is the beef teppanyaki with the broccoli. So we put some broccoli here, and it's not too saucy. It's just kind of like dryish, but it looks moisturized, and everything looks great with it. So we have a bite of that. That's also very good. Curry was better. The chicken curry was better than the teppanyaki, in my opinion. Just okay, a little oily to my liking, but the broccoli is good. But the beef itself is oily. Soft but oily, but it's good. But my favorite so far, out of the whole thing, I'm kind of like, it's breaking my heart between two of those. Those two are great. So today is a chicken day, I guess. So the satay is good, but the curry is wonderful. I would say the curry is the winner here. So cheers to this bite. That's a wonderful dinner. And there are tons of food out there. But I tried to pick what I think I would like because you know I'm coming here to the Caribbean, not expecting them to give me like a true Asian flavor, right? So you have to be understanding the situation. They're trying to please a lot of people, a lot of nationalities. So they're trying to give you some kind of an Asian flair. But you have to understand, this is the background of the Caribbean. So it's not going to taste like the ones you used to. I'm expecting that, I'm not complaining. But it's actually very good, it's much better than I expected. I'm really liking that a lot. And don't forget to have some beer when you do that. Dominican beer is wonderful. Cheers to that. Okay guys, so I decided I'm gonna have a shot at the duck, so I'm gonna have a bit of the duck leg here. That's a nice big piece, actually that's a better one, a smaller one. And that looks very, very good. And also I'm gonna have a bit of this ribs, those ribs looking good here. So I'm gonna have just a small piece of this ribs, and that's the smallest you have here. When you come to the Caribbean countries, expect a big portion. And that looks very good to me. A little bit of the sauce here. I guess I have some housing sauce, which is similar to barbecue sauce in Asian. Housing sauce is like a smoky barbecue sauce, and that looks wonderful. So we're looking good, the ducks are looking great over there, and that looks good. Also, I'm gonna try some of the, I saw back there some of the sweet pork here, sweet and sour pork. I'm gonna try some of that, and that looks very, very good. So a little bit of that sweet and sour pork with a vegetable, of course, and why not, let's go for some more rice here. And guess what, let's go crazy here and get some of this. That was delicious. I'm gonna go for some more of this chicken curry, which was my favorite, in case I might not like some of that. So I backed myself up with a couple of pieces of this delicious, beautiful goodness here. And a little bit of broccoli, and that looks good. I think I'm done very well here for myself for the third platter of the night, and that's what I love about this food. Everything is inclusive. You eat as much as you want, put a little bit of each and take advantage of that and enjoy it. Let's go to the table. Okay, so let's take a bit of a bite of this duck here, and it looks delicious. And let's see if it's soft or is it dry. We're not sure yet. We'll find out. We shall reveal the secret of the duck. I would like to get my hands here going without this fork and the knife, but I try to be civilized and I try to use knives and fork, and it's giving me a bit of a resistance, so that's not a good sign, but we shall see. It's okay. Kind of not gave me a little bit, so it's not my favorite so far. So we move on to the rib. So the duck, I'm not a big fan of it. Maybe some people like it, but it doesn't matter. If I don't like it, doesn't mean that everybody else doesn't. Maybe they love it. Food is a matter of taste, like we say. So we try the actual ribs. Good flavor. Ribs a bit better than the duck, but I'm still like not sold. So between the duck and the ribs, I'm not sold. This is, I would say the ribs about 6.5, and the duck about 5. So I'm not a big fan of those two. So what else I have left in the platter? I have some of the pork, and thank God I have backed up myself with my favorite, that pork curry. So let's go with the chicken. This is a sweet and sour chicken. Pork, I'm sorry. This is sweet and sour pork, and that's the curry chicken. This is good, no bad flavor. The sauce is amazing, but I think what they went wrong here, the actual texture of the pork was dryish a little bit. So the chef here is doing such okay job, not perfect, much better here. But in the pork, chicken, duck, here these three guys are not really that good. And I can tell you why. If the camera follows me, that's how you know your food is good or bad, just feeling it. Look, I'm fighting that pork. I'm fighting that pork. If it's a good piece of pork, it should go straight through the knife. Look, I'm trying to get this pork out of that fork, and I'm fighting that. This is a good chicken. Why is that? Look, look, look. Here, I don't need a fork at all. That's how you know your food is very delicious, very delicate, succulent. Look. I'm not even using any pressure, and that's falling apart. This is my bite. This is my guy here. This is my friend. Those ones are okay-ish, but I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and refill myself after the video of this chicken. That's a delicious bite. That's beautiful. Let's try some of that broccoli. Again, came with that pork. Maybe that's better. Broccoli is beautiful. Very, very nice. So that's a great bite here. Now, we tried a bit of each. My favorite so far is the chicken curry. So whenever you come to the Caribbean, remember to eat curry. Go for the curry. Go for the Caribbean flavor. Like we said, it doesn't matter in my opinion. Everybody else seems to be happy. Everybody is not as fussy as me. I'm very picky. But I'm being honest here. I'm just giving my opinion. No more, no less. But I appreciate it, and I give it to them guys. They're doing a lot of work. They're doing such a great job keeping the table distant away, as you see. So we set them far away from everybody else. They're keeping the social distancing. So that's a great bite. Cheers to those guys in this hibachi restaurant. I really like it. Okay, dessert time, guys. So I have a bit of variety here. I have tried this one that's a 3 cheese. I tried that in another restaurant, so I think the same thing. This is a kiwi tart that looks good. I'm gonna try maybe the kiwi tart. It's right. Grip it, that would be great. Let me hold my tongues properly. Yes, I did. It's very delicate. I would say I would get it with this one. That's much better. That's supposed to be here, so let's put that here. And let's go for, that one looks appealing. I'm not sure what is that, but that looks very inviting and looks appealing to me. And they got ice cream in the back here. Got a lot of variety of ice cream over there, but I'm good with that. So you have some fruits for people who don't want any desserts. Not a big fan of desserts, but I'll give it a shot for you guys tonight. But you have ice cream, you have a lot of varieties, about 7, 8 varieties. So that's good enough. We'll go to the table and let's taste it and see what is it tasting like. Mask off, and it is a bit annoying taking this mask on and off every time you go to the food area. You're supposed to have your mask on, and I follow the rules, and that's good anyway. We just have to respect the rules and be safe for everybody else. Now, I lied actually. I said I like that one, the tart, the kiwi tart. It has some kind of a lemon in the bottom here, so it's like a lemon jelly or something. So let me give it a shot anyway. With a bit of everything. I broke it as I was serving it because very delicate tart. So let's get a bit of everything here. And I don't know how you eat that, but we're trying. As you can see, I'm not a very good master of the dessert. I love food, but dessert I'm not a big fan, but I'll give it a shot. It's actually very interesting. I'm not sure what kind of flavor is that, but it is very citrus. Tastes a little bit like maybe like a pineapple, I would say. So it is kiwi and pineapple, and the tart is very simple, very just a classic tart, and that looks very good. And it does taste good as well. Now, let's see what is this one. Let's cut it and see the anatomy, the composition of this thing. The composition looks like a muffin in the bottom, and it has some kind of a filling of an apricot or such a thing. I'm not sure what is that. Yes, it is. It's an apricot filling on like a muffin kind of a base. So that's a nice composition for that good guy here. And as you can see, I'm eating my dessert with a knife. That's how bad I am eating dessert. But it does taste good, and that's a fantastic finish for tonight's video. I had a great dinner here, guys. Another all-inclusive dinner here in the Dominican Republic. No complaint at all. I have no complaints about food. Tons of varieties, a lot of tasty food everywhere. It's gonna please every palate, every person. So I enjoyed your company, guys. I hope you enjoyed mine too. I look forward to see you again in another video with your traveling chef. Hopefully another destination somewhere else. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button if you like my video, of course. If you don't, let me know. I have no hard feelings. I love you guys. Take care, everybody.